Alright, welcome back to another episode of War Thunder's 1.69 dev server, the Regia Aeronautica. Now, last video was on the Regia Aeronautica, but this video we'll be taking a look at some of the new changes to tanks and new tanks themselves. So, first off, we have the Americans, and we have this just wacky-ass beast, the M60A2 Starship. That's I don't understand this thing. It looks so weird. And, well, the M60A2, basically the American government saw the effectiveness or something of the M55-1 Sheridan's gun launcher thing. And was like, yeah, we should put that on our medium tank. So that's how this thing came about. You've got okay front armor, although I've never driven a Patton, so I don't know too well how about this armor is going to handle at tier 5. And then you have this just weird turret shape. You've got 200 millimeters here, but people are just going to shoot you down the gun barrel or through the freaking Browning. And then you have this entire cupola up here, dude. Look at that. 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. What are you going to get on here? 200. Oh boy, that's still going to be penetrated. 200 there. Yeah. I think this thing is just here for just the wow factor of it. Because look at that. It's what the hell? So yeah. So there's that. And let's take a look at its modifications. Yes, smokescreen. I like. And then, of course, you get the shillelagh that the Sheridan introduced into the game. Now, another new American tank would be the T95E1. I don't understand. I don't get this thing at all. Why is this after the M103? Look at this armor. What is this armor? Dude, here it's just going to be penetrated non-stop, probably. And definitely down here, if you don't hide this, you're going to be boned. But this turret, though, the sloping of the turret is very much like an IS-3. Yeah, see here? You're not that far away from the mantlet, and you're already hitting 300 millimeters. And, oh boy, 500 millimeters go right up to the side. Even there, 470. Jeez, you got to hit, like, up here, definitely. That would be... Wow, 75 millimeters? What armor is that? Jeez. That is pretty trash. Yeah, so hit it up here by that optic. Alright. That's a ridiculous looking tank. Oh, yeah, and by the way, because I've recently just unlocked the T95, we could actually test drive this tank, the M60A2 Starship. This is gonna be real weird. Alright. So I think that's the issue with the stabilizers. Yeah, the issue with the stabilizer is still there. If you have a tank with a stabilizer, you just move it slightly. Or maybe it's this turret itself. I don't know. Okay, so X. Okay, so my controls aren't generally there. So let's take a look at the smokes. Pop, 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 pop. Are they coming down? Okay. They are coming down. Alright. So the smokes are done. That is actually kind of a bit... I don't know. I expected more from the smokes, but oh well. So this thing actually handles, like, quite zippy. Oh, that sound though. So let's see. And so here's the rangefinder of it, or... God, what the hell. You can't aim very far with this thing. But let's take a look. I do believe that would be 600 meters for this thing here. So let's go. Boom. Oh, yeah. And so it looks like just to the left of the barrel there, that's where your optic is for firing. Now, how about the mouse? Can we go for the mighty mouse? And reloaded. And at this angle, it's gonna bounce or do nothing. I just know it. Bloop. Well, yeah, that's what I expected. So this thing is crazy. It's very... It responds, I mean the turret responds very well to just moving. I love that sound though, that's great. Alright, so those were the American tanks. When we took a look at the smoke launchers. Smoke launchers, yes. There's something else that was included, and so one thing that has been added is smoke shells. And if we take a look at just some random old tank here, look at that. The M89 smoke shell. Allow use. I do not have... Oh man, what the hell? Oh, so, okay, so we can test drive, and we will show the M88 smoke shell off. So yeah! Smoke shells have been added, not just smoke grenades, but smoke shells themselves. So we're gonna fire, just clear our barrel. That's not high explosive, nice try. So let's take a look. This shell, yeah, 2 millimeters of penetration, so I don't expect it to actually do damage, or like penetrate and do damage. But let's see, so smoke shell, so let's just run right up to this Panzer II-C, see what we got. And I don't know, let's try it. Let's see if we can actually damage a Panzer II-C here. I want to see what it looks like though when we fire it. And firing. It seems we've missed. So it looks like it takes a while for the smoke to actually build up, and then once it does, it obscures any targets. So it would definitely be useful in, say, arcade. It'll be definitely useful for helping obscure you from the enemy. But, I mean, it's just gonna obscure markers in something like arcade. Huh. That's pretty cool. And a lot of American vehicles have it. Pretty much all the Shermans. I'm not too sure about the other ones for the other nations, but I do know like tanks like all the Panzer IVs have it, and the Mouse has it. Speaking of new things into the ground forces, yes, the Puma, finally. Yeah, and it's 2.7 with the 50mm. I was kind of hoping we'd get both the 37mm and the 75mm version as well. But dude, look at that. We have a Puma now. And I don't think I can... Aw. That's a shame. That's a shame. I would have really liked to drive this thing, try it out. That's so cool. So how about the armor for this thing? Not bad, not bad. I mean, it is an armored car after all. And it's got a crew of 4. What are you doing back here, though? Are you just looking out from behind? I don't understand his purpose. Oh well. So what else was added for Germany? I do not see. I do not see at all. But yes, so Panzer IVs also get smoke shells. If we take a look at the modifications, they get the K Grot NB smoke shell. Russia. Oh, sweet mother Russia. Russia this time around gets the Object 268. Yeah. You know, as if Russia didn't need any more broken vehicles. Because look at this. Look at the sloping on this. Not only is it sloped back at like 26, 27, and it keeps going out, right? It's ridiculous. It's got 200 freaking millimeters of armor. Oh, well, 187, but still, it's close enough. And then it depends on where you shoot. This could be anywhere from 308, you know, 250. That's probably lowest. And then over here, you've got this entire plate, and that's just 200 millimeters. And then that leads to nothing, no doubt. Although it does look like if you manage to shoot it, do not shoot it in the front section of its, what is this? The front section of its place. Yeah, its casemate. There we go. Shoot down by the side or in the rear. And speaking of armor, yeah, you're gonna get, especially. So yeah, definitely do not shoot here because if you do manage to penetrate, you'll hit the breach. But here, 100 millimeters, you're bound to hit or kill someone. And then right back here, just with 60 millimeters of armor here and 50 at the very flat back. That's crazy, yo. So yeah, go ahead, shoot it. And that's not all. The Russians also get the T-55A. I don't see anything a whole lot different from like a T-54. Yeah, even the cannon is pretty much the same. Armor, not bad, not bad. But hey, I don't normally play Russians. See, I'm only on tier 4. And Britain itself, yeah. Britain gets this, the Vickers MBT. This also comes with smoke grenades, as you can see. But this prototype went on to serve, with the Indians, I think it is, or the Pakistanis. I don't quite remember, but oh man, it's got that 105 millimeter Royal Ordnance L7. It's gonna be good, hopefully, and it does get hash hallelujah, so it shouldn't be too painful, right? Right? Now, not only that, but they also get the Chieftain Mark V. Yeah, buddy. That's going to be good. Now, compared to the Mark III, it does have the same cannon, and it actually looks quite similar. But I believe it does have better turret armor, or something. Let me take a look. Yeah, turret armor 250 there, and... hold on. Huh. I thought... What is the difference between them? Ah, who knows. So I know that they also got a third tank this time around, but I am blind as a bat, so I can't really tell what that is. And then Japan has got the Cheeto Late. So I believe this is a smaller turret than the normal one. Armor should be the same, really. Yeah, oh hey. Rolled homogeneous armor. Alright. Weird. So you can shoot here, but that's just adding another 30 millimeters of armor to penetrate on top of an already 3-inch thick plate. Alright. Coolio, coolio. And I believe some other tanks, like the Type 74, should get smoke shells if they... Yeah, well, it's got smoke launchers here, but it doesn't look like it's appearing on its stat card. But, however, yes, it does get smoke shells. Neato, neato. So that was the tanks of the 1.67 dev server. And lastly, for the last video, yes, yeah, I'll be going over the planes that were added. So, well, the planes other than the Italian ones, of course. So I'll see you guys in that video.